to Qualcomm now. That stock is still moving lower, about 2% now off the lows after reporting results moments ago. Let's bring in Seaport Research senior analyst Jay Goldberg. Jay, did you find anything bad in here?
Not yet. I keep looking, but I haven't found anything.
So automotive is up 17%, but one of the things that I found interesting here was the strength in handsets, which Qualcomm is saying was driven by the premium end in a way that echoes what we're hearing from Apple. And I'm wondering, even though the full AI capabilities haven't come to these handsets yet, could it be that people are doing more PC productivity-like work on phones because of what AI is enabling?
I think that could be, or it may just be even something simpler as we're getting pretty long in the upgrade cycle. The average age of a phone in most people's hands now is getting close to 4 years, which is sort of cyclically the sort of long end of that. And I think people are just upgrading. Everybody bought a new phone during the pandemic, and those phones are now coming due for a refresh. And I think it could just be as simple as that. Yeah, I thought about that. I was talking to Cristiano about it, and he was telling me that in some countries that tended to be mid to low end phones, they're going premium, which suggests to me that there's something shifting that's making them want something stronger, but maybe it'll take us a while to figure out. What about automotive? This is a growth area, one of the growth areas that Qualcomm has targeted for several years now, and it's not so much about auto units growing as it is their share of silicon. Yeah, that's right. I think what's happening is the content, the semiconductor content in cars is going up. We want our cars to be more than just sort of speed gauges and speedometers and stuff like that. We want them to be infotainment systems, digital cockpits, as they call them. And that's a growing number of higher end chips are needed. And Qualcomm has the right chip at the right time for that.
Data centers, when do we realize the full promise and capability of that for Qualcomm? And if they put up a solid print and that wasn't even a big part of it yet, then do you buy here on that possibility?
No. I'm going to be diplomatic and polite. I would say that the time to buy Qualcomm for its AI story is very far in the future. Very far.
So you don't buy it all? You stick with a neutral rating. What would change that?
I have other concerns. Like as much as Qualcomm's story for the last 3 years has been about diversifying away from smartphones, they're getting into autos, they're getting into PCs, they're ostensibly getting into data center. 80% of revenue still comes from smartphones, and I have a lot of concerns about what's taking place in that market. They're facing a lot more competition than they seem to be recognizing. So I'm really concerned about that core market more than anything else.